Hey, I'm Ted Vieira, and tonight I want to talk about, or whatever time you've seen the video, I want to talk about a tool that's been very important and very helpful in moving my photography forward. It's been very helpful in me as a photographer moving forward, and that is keeping a photography journal. Now, how does that help? Well, to start with, I think we all know that if you want to be great at something, like really great at something, you've got to do it all the time. You've got to do it all the time. Whether it's photography or music or cooking or brain surgery, you've got to be doing it all the time. Uh, Now, but there's that concept of quality over quantity, right? So you don't want to be just splashing around, making a bunch of waves, making a bunch of noise, filling up a bunch of hard drive space, spend a lot of hours in Lightroom, and not really moving forward. You want to get some traction with all that effort you're putting in. You want to move forward, not just be busy. So how does the journal help with that? I think like after out doing street photography or a wedding or maybe a photo shoot, we've all got those thoughts that go through our minds at the end of it. Maybe stuff like after a photo shoot, I'll be thinking like, wow, I should have focused more on this. I should have got more of this. I know I didn't pay enough attention to this, or I love that. I want to get more of this. I want to develop this. This is the stuff that really helps me feel, from the image. So all those thoughts will go through my mind, but they're just thoughts. They're there for like a couple seconds and they're gone, and then all the noise of the day is right back in again, and you're on to the next thing. But if you would stop and take the time to work those questions in your mind, work those concepts, put your brain, really dig in deep and formulate it enough to where you can actually take your pen and write in your journal, put it into words. Uh, Even just the process of writing, it helps a lot. If you take the time to stop and rework it that much, it just exercises your mind around those concepts so much more than if it was just like a quick thought, 2 seconds and gone, and then you're on to the next thing. Um, it's going to make it stick a lot better. It's going to make it a lot more, you'll be a lot more aware of those concepts as you move forward. And then you've got them also written down so you can always review your journal and keep reinforcing those ideas. Um, I might have gone out for like a street photography shoot one night. A shoot, gone out and done some street photography one night, and then I get back to the car and I go, man, I didn't get anything. And now, at 99% of the time, there's always a photograph out there. There's a shot out there somewhere, but it's just that I didn't see anything. And so I got to think, I got to stop and think, why didn't I see anything? And maybe I think, well, okay, I walked too much tonight. I should have slowed down. I should have found some locations and just worked those locations rather than just gone out for a walk. So that kind of stuff, it'll make me think about it. It'll make me formulate it well enough that I actually have to put it into words uh, rather than just thinking about it for a couple seconds or maybe not even thinking about it at all. Just start in the car and head home. So, it's no matter how many years you've been shooting, no matter how young you are, how old you could be 15 or much, much older. We all want to get better. We all want to capture the essence better. We want to capture that moment, those concepts better. We want to tell those stories better. We want our photography to be stronger. We want to think of some better projects that we can move forward with. And that's where developing your questions and your thoughts after your photography, or even if you wake up in the morning and you think about stuff, anytime. It doesn't have to always be after a shoot or after doing street photography or anything like that. Anytime that you've got some thoughts about photography, put them down in your journal. And it just, like I said, it just gives those thoughts that much more traction, that much more grip, and it can help you move forward more thoughtfully as a photographer and get better results. Now, does that mean I do it all the time? No. I mean, it's like I should, But it's like exercise or meditation, something like where you know life is better if you keep up with it, right? And you're doing it all the time. But it doesn't mean you're going to. But I know that when I do journal about my photography, I do feel the benefits of it. And I have seen my photography get better because I'm doing the journal. So, hey, and we're all different. So, this is the way the journal works for me. Uh, I'd be interested in hearing, are you guys keeping journals already? And if you are, tell me how you guys are using journals or your thoughts or your questions because everybody's different. Okay. Hey, I'm Ted Vieira. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer anything I can, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.